Hello guys, you are all welcome to this amazing tutorial today on Photoshop. I'm going to be teaching you how to edit or create a professional movie poster using Photoshop here at WepTech Academy. I personally did this flyer, and I'm going to be showing you the step-by-step of how I went through the process. Well, the fonts have been made available. Every other information that has been made available, you just have to hit out on our WhatsApp button for us to provide you the details. Now let's get started right away by creating an empty dashboard on the dimension of 20 by 30 centimeters. File, new, then we're gonna come down to let's change to centimeters, 20 by 30. Then I'm gonna use a 300 resolution with a white space RGB color because it's totally for social media. Then I'm gonna name it the Radiant Revelation, and there we go. So now the first thing that we're gonna start with is the placement of our pictures. Now, something that you have to understand about movie poster is that movie poster, it doesn't require a lot of work, but it demands a lot of creativity. So let's start with the placement of the pictures. The main actor, then on my pictures I always like to add a little bit of effect, which I'll come to image adjustment, then I come to shadow / highlight. I just love adding this to some of my pictures. So, second picture, then let's go to the third picture. Perfect. Now let's create a mask for all of them and try to adjust them. I'll start with the main guy at the back. Come to the second. And third. Easy, right? That was very easy. All right, the next thing from there is our text, the Radiant Revelation, right above this line. Now you see my lines there. No, you should know the importance of using alignment. These lines are very, very important so far as a graphic designer is concerned, and respecting it in respect to your design will help give your design a lot of maturity, a lot of professionalism, which I'd advise that you should clearly work on. Aligning and following these lines in your various designs is very, very important that you do that. So the next thing we're going to look at now is our background. Now what I did for our background is I created a gradient mainly for the work. Here is a gradient here. So if you are at this stage with me, that is already stage 1 of your work. I mean, you can even send the flyer to the client, you understand. So that is basically the what I use. Let me share the color code with you. We have the first one is FF9D24. Then the third one is FFD05F. From there, the next thing that I did was importing the my main background, which talks about restoration. So it's the background needed to show something like a restoration feeling, which I had to look for to create. So let me just group that background. So apart from this, now I needed to come down to luminosity, reducing the fill. Let me repeat what I did there. Okay, this was the filling here. This is the luminosity that I used right down here. Then now I have this. Then I have this filling here that I choose on luminosity. You can as well use other guys depending on what you want, like this soft. Yes, I can even go with this. Then let's add a layer mask and blend the corners. Then the next background that we had here was my initial idea on this guy was to use a city below, but I had to figure out the relationship between the city and this, so I could not really get it, so that's why I had to end up somewhere with this. Now let's blur this one a bit. There you go. So I would like to reduce the picture just a little bit. Restoration the movie. I use Berkeley Demo, which the font has been provided on the link below. So we use a little bit of drop shadow to make it visible, and use of emboss, just a little bit of it. Then we'll add one last thing on the backgrounds, which is the levels, to reduce it a bit. Perfect, that is it. So same effect that we added on the main actor, we're gonna add it on the lady below. Then let's add pre-production and reduce the beat and a bit. There you go. So that is how I basically designed this flyer. But now there are some last finish up that we need to do, like the lens flare that I use and so forth, and the last color blending. So if I come to, I have some, you can go online and you download lens flares, but I remember I use this particular one, which I'll also add it to the resources for you guys to use. So we'll add it on the hands of the main actor. Once you have placed the picture like this, just simply come to normal and click on screen. There you go. Use Ctrl J on it. Ctrl J is used to duplicate. Okay, so just lightly use it. And the last and but important thing from there that I also used was how I did my balance the color on the screen. There are 3 ways that you actually balance the color on the face of to make it balanced throughout. You can either come here under image and you click on auto tone, you will do it for you, and use auto tone for same other persons, or you can also use hue and saturation. Under image adjustment, we have hue and saturation, which you see what is happening to our face. I don't need it. So, but what I did on this particular what we can do on this particular movie poster is to use Ctrl J on our original background, copy it right up, and simply use overlay on it. Then we can reduce it right down. Perfect. Now you discover the movie restoration is not still coming out well, so let's increase the amount of so that is how I basically designed this movie, and I hope you have also learned something on how to go about it. Now feel free to share your work with me on my social media, on our WhatsApp +237 681 20 400. Now the finishing touches again that we will continue to do here is my iceberg night collection that I use to do my finishing anytime that I'm done with my design. Now for the night collection part, let me delete this in case you never understood, so that you will not be confused. Now before you go to adjusting the pictures or the designs as a whole, what we do there is, what we can do is to just copy all the files, then click on Ctrl J, then Ctrl E to merge. Now if you don't understand anything, kindly comment on the section below. I'll come on and I'll answer for you in this video. Now once you have done like this, the first thing that we'll do is come to filters, go on a night collection and use Ven Visa 2, then click on saturation. Perfect. Then the last thing I'll recommend is still using a Ctrl J to duplicate. Then come to bendings and let's go down to hard light. Then come to filter. Under filter, go to others. Under others, go to high pass. And there you go. You have a professional design. And I'm sure by the end of this movie, at the end of this short tutorial, you should be able to design and come out with exactly this. Should in case you have any problems designing this, come to our WhatsApp. I don't have any problem taking it with you from start to finish. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to also comment, like, and also recommend others to this YouTube channel.